I'd like to give a little context into what you're watching as well. So what we do is we start off with doing some step-by-step moves. My partner is Morgan, and David's actually right across from me, so you can't see him right now. But we go through and just show our moves one at a time, slowly, to show Rylan, our black belt, that we know what it is that we're doing. This is us now kind of all going together as a group, and once again, showing the moves. It's kind of fun. We spent a lot of time preparing for this, um, about a month. It takes 120 classes before you can even take the test. This is my partner doing a nice little escape from the side control. And then once we're done with that, we move into doing some semi-live rolling where we start from a position. In this case, I'm on the bottom, and my goal is to escape, and his goal is to try to stop me as best as possible. Ultimately, I'm supposed to escape, and we're not going at 100% here. It's once again just showing technique. So I'm doing an elbow escape, and once I get out of it, which in this case I technically am, we get to restart. Keep going at it. And meanwhile, there's David. In this particular case, he's the guy on top controlling mount and helping his partner, whose name is Bo, escape. So you can see there, you just trapped David's foot. Now he's going to roll him. And he's out. Then what we do is just kind of call it a free-for-all, but it's kind of a slow roll. Where you're going at like 80% speed. And once again, they want to see your technique. They don't want to see you muscle through things. They want to see you do a good job. Here I'm trying to do a triangle, but I don't quite have it. And so I'm trying to adjust, and he slips out. But hey, no big deal. You can see we're kind of just, taking our time, kind of taking it easy. We're not breathing hard by the time we're done with it. There's that elbow escape that I actually did earlier. And I like to do chokes. I get that first arm in nice and deep. And I'm looking for the second one. There's the choke. Meanwhile, David's doing his slow roll with his partner. He's trying to get him in an Americana there, trying to get his arm to bend, but Bo's a pretty big dude. That makes it tough to finish. David does a good job of staying on top, maintaining control. Then once we do that, the fun part happens. We get to be, well, how do I want to say it? I call it, we get to be humiliated. Rylan, black belt, likes to say it, so we can experience what it's like to roll with an upper belt. And so naturally, we get our butt kicked quite a lot. So this is David rolling with a guy named Nick. I think each of us got submitted, it was at least 7 times during this time. And then this is me rolling with a guy named John. And I can say from personal experience, he's pretty good. One of the weird parts about upper belts is they always seem to get you in some sort of funky position that you're not used to. So I'm trying to escape, but he's doing a good job of holding me. And now he goes in for the choke. Try to get the surprise, jump on top of him. And didn't really work a whole lot. But that's alright. He got me on that like 2 or 3 times earlier, and I finally figured out how to escape from it. Once again, it leads to some funky positions. I feel more like I'm fending for my life than actually, getting after it with them. I'm actually kind of proud of this escape because I was definitely in trouble. He does a great job of transitioning moves. And the other fun part about Jiu Jitsu is you're all kind of in a shared space here. So there's the opportunity to hurt yourself. But thankfully, David and I both passed. So there's our black belt, Rylan, who lives in Hawaii. I believe it's Honolulu to be specific. One of the cool traditions about Jiu Jitsu is that you don't just get belted up. You also have the traditional choke, in which case they use the belt. It's pretty cool. So there you are. David and I are belted up, official blue belts of Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. It was a fun test.